Hey guys, welcome to... That's it, like, I don't film for like a couple of weeks over the Christmas period and I forget how to speak. It's a bit of an issue. Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Or if you're new here, hi, I'm Lacey. How'd you do? This is my YouTube channel. Today, I did a tutorial using the Me, Myself and Mmmmitchel palette, which I very nicely received on Christmas, which is really nice because I've really wanted this. But if you want to see how I got this look, feel free and keep watching the tutorial, yeah? So I've already primed my eyes with the P. Louise base. The palette that I'm going to go in with is actually new to me. I received it for Christmas and I'm really excited about it. Although I do have to be quite careful with it because the shimmers have kind of gone a little everywhere. So this is the Beautybay and the Mmmmitchel palette. You may have seen it like trending on Instagram, etc. I've already tested out this palette 2 times I think over the Christmas period. Just wanted to have a feel for it really. So yeah, I'm going to do a tutorial with this one today. Okay, I think we're just going to go for a super colourful look. So I'm going to try and show you the colours, although I'm a little bit scared that all the shades are going to, like the shimmery shades are going to just pop out. So I think the first colour that I want to go in with, maybe Mini. Obviously I'm kind of more drawn towards like the pinky reds, but I'm going to try and incorporate some of the kind of cooler toned shades on the other side as well. And just to let you know, it comes with a fancy mirror as well. So I'm going to go in with Mini. It's like a raspberry kind of berry shade. So this is my first video back from Christmas. So I hope you all had a nice Christmas and a good New Year. It's kind of weird how we're in a completely different decade. Like, oh, it's so weird. Did anyone make any New Year's resolutions? I wouldn't say I made a New Year's resolution. I kind of made like a little list for me to try to achieve this year. So I don't see them as like New Year's resolutions, just kind of like goals for this year. Yeah, I feel like this year is going to be, I don't know, I kind of have higher hopes for this year, even though that probably sounds stupid. But so far this year already, I've started a new job, which is kind of weird because I was at my other job for like 5 years. And if you think about it, that's like school. Like, that's the same length as school. But I just felt like it was time to go. I wasn't happy with the way things were going there and the way I was getting treated. So I had to make a big girl decision and just decide that's not the way I want to be treated. Right, the next shade I want to go in with is a Manchester. It's orange shade. I'm going to start buffing that out. Now, the last video I did was a full face video. I don't know what you guys prefer. Do you prefer like the eye looks just kind of on their own, or do you prefer full faces, or do you prefer kind of a mixture of both? Just because I kind of don't want to be repetitive and annoying, but at the same time I want to make sure that you guys are kind of happy with the quality that I'm giving out. Oh wait, that orange shade that I went in with is called Mental, not Manchester. The yellow shade that I want to go in with, that's called Manchester. It's because I'm reading it upside down, so... Okay, so yeah, I'm going to go with that Manchester now, which is the yellow shade, and kind of try and buff that out. So yeah, I have a new job. I'm now working 5 days a week instead of 4 days a week, so that does kind of put like me working on videos, you know, it makes it a bit harder for me to do that, so bear with. But I still want to obviously put videos out there. Not gonna lie, I really want to put blue on my lid, like a shimmery blue, and there isn't a shimmery blue in this palette. So I may have to dunk into another palette for a shimmery blue, which I know is really, really annoying, but I kind of have something in mind. Or, no, don't worry, I have an idea. It's fine. And the next colour I want to go in with is this, like Morgan, this colour right here. I might actually mix it in with a bit of Motto, which is that colour here. So I'm going to mix Morgan and Motto together and start kind of dabbing it into the outer V. I'm just going to go back in with that orange shade and reapply that kind of right above where I've been putting that purple shade. And then going back in with that yellow shade. Okay, so next I want to go in with a P. Louise base in blue, and this is in the shade Touch of Frost, and start carving out my crease. Okay, so far so good. I'm just going to blend out the edges of that cut crease, and I'm going to go back in with that motto shade, just lightly, kind of dab it. Actually, I'm going to go in with Mmmmitchel, which is this very deep blue shade here. So I'm holding it really awkwardly. I'm just scared those shimmer shades are going to pop out. I've just kind of dabbed it on the outer part where it's still a little bit tacky. And it seems to have blended that blue in quite nicely just by tapping it with my finger. I'm quite happy with that blend there. We'll see if this goes right. If not, oops. I like to test things on the back of my hands first before I do them. But I'm thinking if I mix in this blue shade, which is Mist, and this shimmery, it looks like white but it's got bits of blue in it, called Marnie, I might end up with a nice blue to set my base. And that's like the thing that I love about makeup, like you can just mix and mix until you get what you want. Like it's not like you have to stick to that colour. Like even though they didn't have a blue shimmery shade in the palette, boom, we've got a blue shimmery shade on our lid. And then I am just like kind of dabbing it on the outer part there. I'm gonna kind of try and catch up to that eye, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so next I think I want to apply a bit of glitter. So I'm going to go with the Heavy Metal glitters from Urban Decay in Distortion. It just kind of gives a bit of like an iridescent green reflect, which I think looks really nice. Gonna go in with some liner. I'm not going to do a wing, just because it's quite dramatic as it is. So I'm not going to go in with that. But I think I'm just going to go in with the line and then kind of smudge out in the end. I've kind of been liking doing that as a liner. What do you want? Oi, wanker! What are you doing?
What's up?
No!
You called me a wanker.
You're not listening to me. And I'm going to go on a bit of a smudger brush and a black. And the black in here is called Mafia. And I'd like to just kind of buff out the outer part of the wing. I'm just going to go in with a bit of mascara. And the lashes that I'm going in with are my unicorn lashes in the style Bambi. I'm trying not to use these lashes too much because currently they're out of stock of Beautybay, which is just a pain. And these are my last pair, but I thought they'd look really nice with this look. I feel like this look's missing a bit of pink. I've just gone back in with that mini shade. Next, I'm going to go in my Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. By the way, this primer is really good for the kind of tackiness. So it really does make it feel like your foundation is like super glued to your face. For foundation, I'm going in the Makeup Forever Ultra HD Foundation Stick in the shade Y215. And I'm just kind of plastering that all over my face. This person is, I think, he's hoovering out his car, but he's being very noisy about it. So, this is a new foundation for me. I've never tried this one, but it seems very liquidy. By the way, I look a mess, I know. It's from The Ordinary, and it's the serum foundation. It's supposed to be like lightweight serum foundation. Okay, so it tells me I need to put it on the back of my hand. So they mixed quite well together, I think. That was in the shade 1.0 NS. I think that's neutral silver highlight. Oh, it's got silver highlights in. Oh, that's nice. I quite like that one. I wonder what it's like on its own. I'll have to try it on its own and see what the coverage is like, because it says lightweight. I'm then going to go with the Pro Concealer from LA Girl in the shade Warm Sand to contour. Oh, my tummy's starting to rumble. I've just bought, waiting for it to be delivered, the new Anastasia foundation. Can't wait to find that out because I watched, I think, Kathleen Lights, and she's got dry skin like me, and she said she really liked it. She said it was like kind of a bit like the NARS, and I do like the NARS foundation. I'm hoping I like this, and I hope I got the right shade because their shade selection is like crazy. They've got loads of shades to choose from and like different tones and undertones. It's crazy. But yeah, I will try and use that in a tutorial. I think my Beautybay package should be coming tomorrow. So hopefully I'll get it tomorrow basically. That's the point I was getting at. Oh, the concealer that I'm using is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Chantilly. Oh, that's really doing my head in. You only have so much car. How much hoovering do you need to do? So the powder that I'm using is the Fenty Beauty powder. And it's like the lavender one. The only thing I find with this powder, if you bake with it, it does, after you've wiped it off, kind of sit on the skin. So sometimes you do have to go with a bit more of a dense brush and just kind of give it a bit of a careful wipe so you get all of it off. But other than that, I think it's alright. Don't know if anyone else has found that problem because I never hear anyone talk about that problem. But it's just a problem that I seem to have. I don't know, maybe my pores are just a lot larger than everybody else's. Then I'm just going to go with the Revolution Pro Skin Finish and Opalescent, just to give myself a bit of a glow. Right, the next thing I'm going to go in with is bronzer. And I have been loving this bronzer recently, the Makeup Forever bronzer. I just think it's just beautiful. I'm just going to contour using my ABH little contour kit. And then a little bit of nose contour. I literally don't really do a lot to my nose. Then for blush, I'm going to go in with the Narcissist Wanted Cheek Palette. I got this for Christmas, so I thought I'm going to use it. And I'm just kind of mixing some shades together. So I don't want anything too pink. I just kind of want to go a bit neutral because I think the eyes are quite dramatic. I kind of whatever's left of my brush, I like to just dab around my nose. So then I'm going to cut my contour with some of that powder. So how are you guys feeling about the new year? Are you feeling optimistic, or are you just kind of one of those that just think, oh, it's like New Year, same me kind of thing? Because I felt like that every New Year's. I've just felt like, well, it's not really different. Like I still feel the same. I don't know, this year I just feel like I need just do something. I need to get out of this rut of feeling the same, because I felt like me doing the same things over and over again. I don't feel like I'm accomplishing anything. Is that weird for like a 22-year-old to be saying that? I don't know. Anyway, going back into the Mmmmitchel palette. Well, that's kind of sat there baking. So what do I want to do for the lower lash line? I feel like I want to start with the purple because I feel like that's on the outer part. So, okay, let's do the purple first. Going with just a little smudger brush really, and going in with Motto, that kind of berry purple shade. 30 minutes. Are you trying to break my palette?
Oh, sorry.
Greg!
I didn't do that on purpose, did I? Just push it.
It won't push, it's a matte colour.
Looks like a vagina now.
No, Greg!
I didn't do it on purpose, did I?
And you did it to the green!
Well, the green's not too bad.
I'm going to go in with a Miles High and dip into the smallest amount of Morgan. So what I think I'm going to do is go in with Mini and then go in with the orange shade Mental and then Manchester and kind of run those under the lash line. Then going in with Mental and then going in with Manchester. I'm just going to go in with a bit of a clean brush and just kind of sweep under there. I feel like I need a little bit of glitter on the like underneath portion of the eye. Well, let's sort out the brow bone in that first, and I'll come back to that. I'm gonna go in with Minty here, and I'm just putting that into my brow bone. No, I don't know if it's supposed to be like a mint colour, but I just get like a yellowy colour. And then for the inner corner, I applied some Muffin, which is kind of like an iridescent pink. So I don't think that looks too bad. I do have this Mmmmitchel in Mama, this like eyeliner it says. I applied a little bit to like the inner part of the lower lash line, just for it to look a little bit, I don't know, a little bit funky under there. So I'm going to apply some mascara to the bottom lashes. So I'm now finally rubbing this powder off. I'm going to apply some Revolution Makeup Glow Fix. I say some, I mean a lot obviously. I just like to dab it into the skin so I don't end up with any blotches. For highlighter, I'm going to go with this Adore Beauty highlighter here in, ooh, like a diamond. Such a pretty highlight. For lip, I'm going to use my go-to lip combo at the minute, and that's using the Peaches and Cream lip liner in the shade Borderline. And then going in with FOMO from Adore Beauty as well. Ooh, I'm going to try a little bit of this Peaches and Cream and lip gloss, see if I like this. It's in the shade Sisterhood. See if I like it. Oh my god, my phone doesn't recognise me. What's wrong with you? That's my face. Ugh. Anyway, this is the finished look using the Mmmmitchel, well, myself, and Mmmmitchel palette. Like I said, I've used this palette before and I do really quite like the shadows, the ones that I've used so far. I've enjoyed them. I've not had anything bad to say about them actually. So yeah, if you want another tutorial with this eyeshadow palette, because there are quite a few colour stories in the palette, I mean, I'm more than happy to provide that for you. Just saying. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this look, please feel free and give us a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below, any suggestions or anything. I don't mind. If you want to follow me on Instagram, my IG is lacy.makeup. Feel free and give us a follow. And last but not least, feel free and subscribe because we're nearly at 800, which means we're getting closer to 1,000 subscribers, which is just, I don't even know that many people in my life, so that's really crazy. I'm gonna go now, but yeah, I hope you all had a nice Christmas and New Year's and all like that. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.